Swiatkowski just making his way to the final inspection zone with the cut woman before he steps into the battle arena cage. And Swiatkowski's opponent is next to walk out of the cage from Norway, John. First of the Norwegians that we've got on the night, we've got Benjamin Hauser fighting out a front line with a record of 0-1, with the sole loss coming via unanimous decision to Matthias Urkau, that we saw last week at Battle Arena 61.
Yeah, we spoke earlier about someone coming down from Carlisle being a long way. Benjamin Hauser's made the trip all the way over from beautiful Norway here to Birmingham to take on Dorian Swiatkowski.
And you can hear the intense walkout music from Hauser. That Scandinavian.
Yeah, that Viking blood.
Yeah.
Made it tough stuff over there. And as you mentioned, the first of several Norwegians that we've got on this stacked Battle Arena 62 card here in Birmingham. It's great to be able to get overseas fighters to back into these shows and competing in mixed martial arts here in the UK again.
And just making his way down the walkout arena, Benjamin Hauser meets our cut woman for the final inspection before stepping into the battle arena cage.
What I always find interesting when we've got international fighters on the cards is sometimes it's hard to find some tape or anything like that on your opponent, especially if they're coming from abroad, obviously at this amateur level as well. So you never know who you're going to face up against. Bit of an unknown quantity.
As Forrest Gump says, John, life is a box of chocolates, my friend.
As you'd expect from a Scandinavian, a stony-faced, icy look as he enters the cage. Introductions have been made for MC, Mr. Chris Fentham. Got Dorian Swiatkowski in the red corner with the white and black shorts. Got Benjamin Hauser in the blue corner with the black trunks. No touch of gloves, straight to action.
A good shot over the top with the right hand, with the right hook from Hauser. Again, we've got a stance clash. John, I don't think I've ever seen this many southpaws on a fight card in my life.
No, pretty much every single fight we've seen so far today has been orthodox versus southpaw. Maybe that's what the matchmakers were going for. Nice straight shots there from Benjamin Hauser though.
That lead right hook from Hauser is sharp and fast.
Yeah,
Swiatkowski's got to do something to combat it. Good inside low kick from Swiatkowski. You heard that ripple around the arena.
both big guys for this lightweight division.
Yeah, Swiatkowski is built like an absolute tank.
Nice little job with his head movement there from Benjamin Hauser to just avoid that shot coming back at him from Dorian.
Yeah, Hauser's looking really composed and calm as well, because it's Swiatkowski that's actually putting the pressure on him and being the aggressor, and Hauser is just, he's not showing any signs of being flustered, and he's just staying calm and ready to counter.
Nice left hand then, followed up by the right head kick there from Swiatkowski.
Hauser needs to get back to that lead right hook that was landing early in this fight. And that's another big inside low kick from Swiatkowski. A good outside kick. Swiatkowski's beating up that lead leg of Hauser. This is going to be a problem if Hauser doesn't start trying to check these kicks. Again, this must be 7 or 8 hard low kicks at Hauser's 8 in this first round.
Yeah, he's chewing up that lead leg for sure. And as you mentioned, Benjamin Hauser's really got to start doing something to dissuade Swiatkowski from throwing it.
And that's a good straight left hand. That's something that he can use.
Another nice 1-2 there from Benjamin Hauser, straight down the pipe.
Good job from Swiatkowski.
Oh, big right hand lands there. And Hauser comes firing back, unaffected by that shot that landed on his chin.
But we're talking about calm and composed, John. We need to mention Swiatkowski because he's looking like he's got nerves of steel in there as well.
Yeah, both guys got really nice head movement.
Yeah, Swiatkowski slipped that lead hand then and landed his own straight right down the middle.
This right leg here, this lead leg of Benjamin Hauser on the outside of that thigh is really reddening it up now. It looks, and on the inside, to be honest, it looks nasty, but big left kick there.
Yeah, Swiatkowski's got to be careful of ducking down to that right hand side because that left head kick will come up. And yeah, I can see that mark now, John.
Yeah, nasty. Big heavy leg kicks are landing.
That lead leg is going to be a problem if Swiatkowski keeps on it throughout this fight. And I think that's one thing that Swiatkowski's corner should be telling him. They should be saying, look, you've done a really good job. You've outlanded your opponent in this round, but please keep on to this low kick. Don't give up on it now because he's put the initial work in. Now he just needs to complete the job.
Yeah, definitely, and investing in those low kicks so early in a fight as well can really pay dividends as the fight wears on. I mean, you take away that balance of your opponent, you take away the power of your opponent. Then if it gets so bad, they are forced to switch stances, and normally offensively most fighters are decent out of the opposite stance, but it's defensively that they really start to struggle, and then you can start landing your own shots. So investing in that low leg kick early on is a great strategy here from Dorian Swiatkowski.
And normally we say that you can't be throwing naked low kicks, which is true, but in this scenario, Swiatkowski's actually got Hauser moving backwards on the back foot, which does give a little bit of room for movement in throwing more of those low kicks, especially if they are naked ones. You don't always have to set them up when it's your opponent on the back foot constantly moving backwards.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're throwing that kick while your opponent's backing up, even if they do land that straight shot, it's not going to have as much power and effect as if they're stepping into it as you throw that kick. So yeah, really nice work there from Dorian.
Yeah, again, Swiatkowski started this round, started with the low kicks, he's staying on them. It's a smart move. He can't keep his hands down though, he's got to keep his hands up.
No, left hand landed there of Hauser in that exchange.
Yeah, Swiatkowski can't start being a bit lackadaisical here, he's got to remain disciplined. Good body punch.
Yeah, I like that, going to the body, mixing it up.
That I'm not sure how long that leg's going to last out, John, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really nasty now, a big inside leg kick there again, just as we mentioned it.
I think if Swiatkowski's going to change anything up with that low kick, I'd be going lower to the calf opposed to the inside of the thigh, because it's in the calf where the muscles are that will really shut your leg down.
Hauser's still firing back though with those combinations.
Yeah,
he's got really nice straight strikes.
Hauser's movement doesn't seem to be too affected, and unless he's got a poker face, a good poker face, he doesn't seem to be too affected by these low kicks either, but it's just the visuals on the leg that tell you that it might be hurting more than what he's giving off.
Those 3 shots there really thudded into the meat of the thigh on the outside of this right leg of Benjamin Hauser.
Again, another hard low kick. Swiatkowski snapped down with that one as well.
Oh, big right hand lands, but Hauser's got that Scandinavian chin out. Big left hand, sorry.
Oh, he's on wobbly legs, John. Hauser needs to capitalise right now. Right now he needs to push forward and be aggressive, because at the minute he's just giving chance for Swiatkowski to recover.
Yeah, it looks like he's regained his composure, got his wits about him. That was a huge shot there that wobbled Dorian Swiatkowski.
Yeah, I feel like that was a bit of a missed opportunity there, John. He needed that moment. That's when you rush. That's when you look for the finish.
Yeah, do you think he didn't realise how hurt his opponent was, or
potentially? I mean, everything's in the moment. Your adrenaline's rushing, but from our perspective, outside looking in, it does feel like a missed opportunity. But again, a good recoverability from Swiatkowski, because he was on those chicken legs for a moment.
Yeah, and he's wading forward still with those big right hands of his. Nice feint there, but
yeah, he's caught him
a couple
again
of shots there.
I think Swiatkowski's just getting a little too relaxed in there.
That is always the danger when you have success early on in a fight. You, without even realising it, you get a little bit complacent. But
yeah, look, those hands are low when he's stepping into strike. His hands are by his waist. They need to be up high at his chin.
Oh, big left leg kick there. Head kick, sorry, from Hauser. Swiatkowski's not having it all his own way in his second round.
He's not at all, and he's lucky that his right hand was there to block that kick, otherwise it would have been lights out.
This is a really fun fight.
Yeah, it's a really good fight. High level, both fighters are going through a war of attrition here. They're both delivering hard strikes, absorbing hard strikes. They're both tough. And again, John, I know we keep saying it, but just leaving everything in the cage. You know, they train. We haven't had MMA for 17, 18 months. They're training hard. They've trained hard for so long for these fights. Leave everything inside of there, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, definitely. And just a reminder to everybody watching, this is a mixed martial arts fight, but there's literally been zero grappling, zero wrestling, pretty much all standing kickboxing, which I'm not complaining about because it's been an absolute banger, but these two guys are just happy to stand and exchange.
And there's just a brief moment as the fire alarms in the venue are going off. That's why both fighters are just waiting for some clarity of what's happening right now. But John, this isn't bad for the fighters to get an extra breather.
Yeah, an extra 30 seconds there.
The fire alarms are off.
They're off. False alarm.
And round three, here we go.
Straight to the leg kicks again there, Swiatkowski.
The conditioning and durability of that lead leg of Hauser is just something to behold.
Yeah, I mean, he's not limping on it or anything like that. Like you say, either he's got an extremely good poker face, or it's just not affecting him the way that we thought those leg kicks would.
Oh, and a big shot. Counter shot back from Hauser. I hope Hauser lives in a bungalow in Norway, because he is not going to be wanting to take those stairs in the morning. Yeah, both fighters just exchanging inside boxing range right now. The pace of the fight has slowed down a little bit. Both fighters are obviously feeling it. It's been a fast-paced fight, but the conditioning still absolutely up to scratch. Nothing to complain about there.
Yeah, both these guys have gone to a decision in the past on the distance, and
you
can tell their cardio is fantastic.
That straight left from Hauser is finding its home more and more the longer this fight goes on. Swiatkowski's really got to be more aware defensively, because he's already been on chicken legs once. All it takes is that one left straight to land clean, and he'll be lights out.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen the first real clinch exchange of the fighters. Swiatkowski pushes Hauser up against the fence.
Yeah, I think Swiatkowski's using using his physical advantages right now. And that's the first takedown we've seen in the fight, a good body lock trip takedown. Puts Swiatkowski inside control. Let's see what Hauser's got off his back.
Yeah, good scramble straight away to try and get back to his feet.
Yeah, there was no messing about there from Hauser. He did not want to get settled on his back. And now he's looking for a switch. Swiatkowski very aware of what was happening. Rode the counter. Hauser makes his way back up to his feet. Really good work from Hauser there, John.
Yeah, great work there. You could tell there was urgency in getting back to his feet. No messing around, and
now it's Hauser looking
for a takedown himself, yeah.
This third round's been spiced up a little bit.
Must have heard my mixed martial arts comment and wanted to put all their skills on display for us here, Adam.
Be sure to thank them later. But that's a good reversal by Swiatkowski, though, because it was actually Hauser that was going for the takedown. Looked like he was going to complete it, but then in the scramble, it was in the scramble that Swiatkowski managed to reverse the position.
I like what we saw from Swiatkowski there. He used the knee on the belly and then fired the right knee into the rib cage of Benjamin Hauser, softening his body up. 10 seconds left in what has been a really fun back and forth fight here. Another big body knee.
I've never said words that have meant as much as this, John, but I am glad I'm not a judge.
That was a really, really close back and forth between two very technical and powerful guys.
It was a close fight.
Yeah, it's a really fun fight as well.
And both fighters had so many moments in the fight. It's going to be really interesting to see how the judges have scored it. Obviously, one man is going to have the scorecards. We're going to pass you over to him now. It's our MC, Chris Fensom, who will make things official. And the unanimous decision in from the judges. All judges agree. Congratulations to your winner, your victor, Dorian Swiatkowski.
I'm here with your winner, Dorian Swiatkowski, and I have to welcome Norway to the broadcast. Welcome, Norway. We love seeing you. But I've got your winner here in the lightweight division, Dorian. What an amazing performance. You put on a bit of a kickboxing clinic. Was that always the plan with this fight, to keep it standing?
That was the initial plan. I knew that he was going to have a very wide stance, and he was heavy on that front leg, so I knew to just take his leg out, and then everything else would be easier from there.
So you're going to start with the leg kick and open everything up from there. Did you want to get the finish on the ground? What were you looking for?
Yeah, I was definitely looking for the finish on the ground. We worked through a lot of cage techniques in the camp, but after having all that time off, I was going to say felt a bit rusty, but it's good to be back.
Well, you wouldn't be able to tell from my point of view, mate. You worked really hard there. It was an excellent performance. What's next for Dorian Swiatkowski in the lightweight division?
If they want to give me the belt, then give me the belt. If not, I'm just keep coming back and scrapping.
A title shot is in the work for Dorian. Make it happen, James Price. We're going to go back to the action now.